This man was already over 100 years old, but he still looked like a young boy. This was because his family had drunk from the fountain of youth. From then on they gained eternal life. This became a secret known only to them. But that day when Jack was drinking from the fountain of youth, a girl suddenly appeared. Jack immediately became very alert.
How long have you been standing there?
Not long at all.
Jack wanted to drive the girl away, but the girl said this forest did not belong to anyone. Annie's resistance surprised Jack. During their conversation he learned that Annie was just lost. So he decided to take Annie home, but at this moment Annie said she was thirsty. Then she walked towards the fountain of youth under the tree. Jack immediately panicked. He forcibly stopped Annie. This made Annie very frightened. She ran deeper into the forest, but she happened to run into Jack's brother Miles. The brother saw Annie talking to Jack. He thought Annie had already learned the secret of the fountain of youth, so he forcibly took Annie back home. Their kind mother saw this scene and quickly stopped him. Miles said that Annie already knew the secret. Mother immediately frowned. She tried her best to comfort Annie. Then she gathered the family to discuss countermeasures. Jack wanted to let Annie go home, but Miles wanted to eliminate Annie as a hidden danger. A fierce conflict broke out between them. Their helpless father could only let Annie stay temporarily. He planned to befriend Annie, so that he can get Annie to keep the secret voluntarily. Jack's family prepared a lavish meal to entertain Annie, but Annie was still very wary of them. That night Jack couldn't sleep. As long as he thought of Annie he would unconsciously smile. So before dawn he woke Annie up.
How would you like to see the Eiffel Tower?
Annie's curiosity overcame her fatigue. Jack took Annie walking through the forest until sunrise. They finally reached the so-called Eiffel Tower Jack mentioned, but it was just a pile of stones. Annie felt a little disappointed, but Jack said there was an even more beautiful view. Then he took Annie climbing up the mountain. During the climb Annie asked Jack about his age. Jack honestly answered that he was already 104 years old, but Annie only took it as a joke. Soon they reached the mountain top. Below them was a sea-like forest. The fresh wind brushed against their faces. This scene made Annie extremely happy, because she was the daughter of a noble family. Since childhood she could only follow the path planned by her parents. She could not bear it, so she ran into the forest. That was why she met Jack. In the following days Jack took Annie to play in the grass. They chased each other in blooming flower fields. They searched for freedom in the clear creek. They even embraced while swimming in the crystal clear lake. Their hearts gradually developed strange emotions.